India is free. It's celebrating 61 years of freedom. But are we free from debt? That's the million-dollar question, especially with rising incomes. You have higher rates of interest. You have rising inflation. How do you balance it all out, especially if you want to stay away from debt? We'll tell you on this episode of Smart Money. Hello and a very warm welcome. Here's what you'll be taking away from this episode.
Avinash is sitting on 9 loans and he's wondering how he's going to manage it all. Well, we'll tell him. If you've taken loans and are now wondering how to get freedom from debt, our expert will give you tips. And meet Sunil Chabaria. He got rid of a debt of 35 lakh rupees without taking a single rupee as another loan. We'll find out how.
Now, we all know about those 3 little words, but do we know about those 3 famous letters? Those are E, M and I. Equated monthly installments. We all seem to be living our lives in equated monthly installments. In fact, our Smart Money viewer Avinash is as well. He's got not 1, 2 or 3 loans. He's got all of 9 loans, all adding up to 45 lakh rupees. And his question to us is, can I afford to manage my debts a little bit better?
I'm Avinash Tuljapurkar. My age is 31 and I'm working with a sports channel. Garima and me met 6 years back and we got married. Our best hobby is to make our house. Like anything for house, we go around, we hunch market, we do a lot of window shopping. Yes, I'm going through 8 loans. I've taken a house loan, then a loan against property is there. Due to some reason or another, I had to take those loans. So I'm going through 8 loans right now. And again, if the interest rate rise again, it will be unaffordable for me to keep that house as anyhow. Whatever I was buying for 10 rupees, now it's costing around 15 to 16 rupees. So my house economy is going for a toss.
So with all those loans sitting on his head, Avinash is now wondering how to manage his debt a little bit better. Here's what he brings to the table.
Avinash and his wife have a monthly income of 1,20,000 rupees. Their total EMIs come up to 60,000 rupees, while the number of loans they've taken is 9. And they have 2 houses.
With 60,000 rupees as EMI, where does Avinash begin with all of his 9 loans? We put him in touch with our certified financial planner, Karthik Jhaveri.
Can you tell me quickly in terms of what's the value of your home?
I'll be getting around 35 lakhs for the one, and the other one is around 40 lakhs.
Right, okay. And what are the outstanding principals on each of these home loans?
The one which is for 35 will be around 8 lakhs more, which is due on me.
Right, I understand, okay.
And the other one, it's pretty fresh, so I have to pay around 22 lakhs straight away.
Now, we're at a stage where cash flow is near to 0. Any increase in EMI is going to cause a lot of hurt. Let's say what happens if we sell off the 35 lakh property, okay? The 8 lakh gets obviously foreclosed. Basically, it will get paid back to the institution. I'm thinking that your personal loan, your loan against property, these are the guys who are really draining your cash flows, okay, where the rate of interest is the highest, and the outstanding principal of all of these together will be near about 7 lakhs. Now, out of 35, if you pay 8 lakhs outstanding principal, these are the additional 7.5 or 8 lakhs, you're left with about 19, 20 odd lakhs cash in hand, which is fantastic. It's great to have that cash. And in about 5 years' time, I estimate that the 19 or 20 odd lakhs that you will have cash in hand will grow to 40. Your 30,000 that you will save by not paying EMIs, which will be invested and generating about 15% return, will accrue to about 27 odd lakhs. So which means you'll have a net worth of 67 lakhs, and then it doesn't matter if you still have about 25, 30 lakhs going on in some home loans, because on your asset side you are double than your liabilities. Right now you only have liabilities, on the asset you are at 0. The other option is that you pay off all the loans. It's a situation where you get this 35 lakhs. Of course, you pay the 7 lakhs of personal loans, etc. 8 lakh again is paid off because the principal is going to be foreclosed. Out of the remaining 20, you again make a prepayment to your huge home loan of about 20 odd lakhs outstanding. All right, asset is still 0, but your cash flow will shoot up by 50,000 surplus, and that 50,000 surplus at the end of 5 years will put your net worth to about 45 to 50 lakhs.
Yeah.
Okay, so in option 1, your net worth is likely to be about 65 to 70 lakhs, and option 2, your net worth is likely to be about 45 to 50 lakhs, you see. So what happens is, while the lure of having a monthly cash flow may sound nicer, my recommended option will be to go with option 1. So even if you have a lesser monthly cash surplus, it's okay, but you have a lot of cash in hand right now. Probably in 5 or 6 years time, you might be in a situation to buy another property with another loan, So you want to use your cash, make profits, be able to buy properties if you really like to invest in properties. So try and equate it. I mean, that's really my submission. So I don't know, you have to tell me what makes more sense to you.
So Karthik's suggestion is that one of the 2 homes that he's got on loan should be sold off. But is Avinash convinced?
Okay, the only thing is, most of the time, this personal loan of mine, I have already paid the interest part, lot of interest part. So right now what is remaining is only principal. There will be lesser of an interest.
I understand.
So still you recommend me to pay off my personal loans first?
By paying the principal, it's not going to add anything to your personal asset. But when you sell off the home and the principal is paid off, you have cash in hand, plus you have more monthly cash in hand. That monthly cash in hand, it's an opportunity loss. It won't make a difference to you, sure, but in a year's time, suppose if you happen to generate about 15 or 20% return on that extra money that you will not be paying as EMIs, then that will be bringing you to a much more advantageous situation, which is why I would suggest close that off and let's start investing. Because by just letting that loan on, you're only losing cash every month.
Oh.
Okay, so you're losing an opportunity advantage.
So you recommend me the first case was the best one, in which I'll sell it off and
sell it off, pay off the personal loans, pay off the loan against property. One home loan is going to get foreclosed, your second home loan can stay. Okay, your top-up loan can also stay because that's at 11.25%. Okay, which means majority of your loans can stay because they are good loans.
Okay.
And you'll still be able to manage and still have a huge net worth at the end of 5 years.
I think that is the best option I've got. Thank you, Karthik, for this.
Pleasure.
Managing 9 loans was never going to be an easy thing, especially when it adds up to an amount of 45 lakh rupees. But Avinash knows how to manage his debt a little bit better now. If you have a question on debt and how to manage it, write in and tell us about it. Our email ID is smartmoney@utvi.com. There's an SMS number as well, which is 59995. Now a small break on this special episode of Smart Money.